Okay, um, back in DCS and testing out another one of my missions. It's mostly just air to air and being able to take on a whole bunch of different um, enemy planes. Right now I've got about 5 different types that spawn in randomly, where I spawn them in via menu command. And this track recording never really works, except for some reason I decided to watch back my track to see what the heck would happen, and it actually worked. So I'm going to try to narrate the video as it goes along. It was actually working with fast forward, which is almost a miracle. Actually, here are some of the planes I'll be up against: Su-27. Uh, Actually, I'm not sure they spawn in. Maybe they do. I'm not sure why there's a ×2 there. I might have 2 different variants or 2 different loadouts. MiG-31, Su-30, Mirage 2000-5, and an Su-33. Good enough for now, and this is how the mission went. So I can actually, hopefully, again, if this track should work. It worked the other night, so here I am spawning in a plane already. And I can look around the cockpit all I want, or do whatever I want in this view mode. So here we are, probably turning into the contact, or not. I think I'm probably just searching because I've got nothing on radar. And there we got something on RWR. So we got, looks like an M2, so that will be a Mirage 2000. Up, I would say, probably right where I'm heading right now. Yeah, that's probably why I straighten out. And I'll probably get this radar moving around soon. There we go, searching around with radar. And their target popped up there. So that's at about just over 40 nautical miles. So I'm gonna have to start doing some work soon on this guy. And let's see. Here's the Mirage coming over. Just coming over the mountains here now. Looks like I'm going for some height. I believe I determined he was at a certain altitude, so I'm heading up. Make sure. Let's see here. If I lock him up. Using Trackwell scan, he's at 15,000 feet, so I'm probably going to climb. I think if I remember, I climbed about 16,000 just to have a little bit of a height advantage on him. He's just heading straight. I think I'm off in that direction a little bit. Either he hasn't noticed me or he's totally clueless. Still figuring out whether these guys are engaging me properly. Actually, I think... no, okay, this isn't the engagement I was thinking. I was messing around just to see how he'd show up on radar different ways. So I know he's about 30, that's about 40 degrees to the left of me, so out that way somewhere. And that's why I turn right back in on him. So he should be straight in front of me right now. I'm still climbing. I'm wondering why I am sitting at 21,000 feet when he's down to 11, but so be it. There goes the missile. Let's see what happens. Okay, he's diving and avoiding the missile, or attempting to. Okay. He wasn't too successful there, so he's toast. Or actually, I think this is one of the guys that was able to limp back to home here. He just skims over these treetops, if I remember, even though he has no wings. So that's a bit of a strange damage model. He's basically a missile right now. He has no wings left, but yet he's able to fly, so that's, I guess, a little bit of a flaw in the sim. Where am I? I believe I was turning above this guy and just watching him coast away somewhere. There he is. Yeah, I remember this. So he's just coasting along there. And I either didn't figure him to be a threat at all. And I probably pop up some more targets. Now I should be able to fast forward right in game. Okay, here I am spawning another target, but I'm gonna fast forward it a little bit. Unfortunately, I can't rewind. Okay, there's a target directly behind me, so I do a 180. And I've got it acquired on radar. He's at 19,000 feet. Let's fast forward a bit. He's out about 45 nautical miles. This is probably a MiG-29. Actually, let's... Yeah, I'm getting up to 19,000 or so now. It's not a MiG-29, it's Su-27. So I guess a 27 shows up as a 29 on radar. Those radar designations are the radar type, so doesn't always tell you the exact plane type. But if I lock them up here, it might... I haven't locked him up, I'm just using trackwall scans, so I do not have him locked up. And I was just trying to see if he would turn towards me according to the radar. So he's 30 degrees off my right. A little more than 30 now, about 50. And according to the radar, he's turned in on me, but if I look on this view, I don't think he's changed his course. I don't know if the radar is showing it properly, but whatever. If I recall... Okay, there he is out that way. You know what I need? I need my zoom function, which means I need to grab my joystick, which I will do somehow. Mind? I gotta stand up to... Oh, crap. I can't stand up without feeling like I'm gonna mash my head through the glass. Alright, got the joystick. So I'm turning in behind this guy. I wanted to see, I think he was totally clueless as to what I'm up to, so let's see if the zooming works. It does. Good. So there he is. You can see his burner. Getting in behind him. And he's, let's see when he becomes clued in. Yeah, he just became clued in. So now he's going for some height. Looks like I thought I would maybe try to gun this guy. So he actually climbed and then turned right back on me, and I fired a missile at him, but let's see if that hits him. No, he avoids that one easily. He is above me, but dropped down. So now we're in a little bit of a turning war here. Let's see if I can get a better angle on this. Yeah, so we're both trying to turn in on each other. I almost get behind him here, but then he goes for height again, and I think I probably don't have enough energy to climb. Let's see. No, I'm almost stalled, so he is above me in an advantage position right now. Although he's diving down here. Is he turning on me? Yeah, kinda. Alright, he gets him. I'm trying to get some speed up, but it's very difficult once you cook yourself like this. So we're just turning and turning on each other here. He's gone down low. We're really kind of both just not being able to turn on each other all that well. Let's get a view from him. Well, I think he does get on my 6 here, and I tried it. Yeah, I think this is where I start trying to get the hell away from here. Making some maneuvers down in the valleys here. Does a pretty good job of sticking on me. And I thought he was gonna fire at me, so I'm firing flares like crazy here. Here I go for some height. Yowza. Surprised I made that turn in like that though. But he's sticking with me. He's still on me. Let's go back to my view here. I think maybe right there he kind of lost me. Now he's trying to turn in, but I think he's going to overshoot here. Nope, still on me. He's just not able to get in a good angle to really fire at me just yet. Although I think he does right here. That's why I'm dropping flares. I know he's...
Left engine
oh, there
fire.
He does get a shot off at me.
Right
and
engine fire.
That's all she
Radar
wrote for me.
failure. MLWS failure. ECM
I actually
failure.
tried to get a couple shots up on him
ACS failure.
as my plane is falling apart. But
Hydraulic failure.
yeah, he got me pretty good there.
Left engine fire.
Pretty good little turning fight, I have to say. I wish I could rewind in this. That would really be much more interesting. But, okay, here we go. I think I spawn in this plane and then go after this guy again, if I'm not mistaken. But I spawned maybe another plane. Yeah, I think I spawned another one while... yeah, it looks like I'm heading towards a Mirage here. Fast forward. He's at 21,000, so once again, I am climbing to get height. I have to set up my recording software a little bit differently because an OBS update messed up recording. So I'm not sure I'm going to get great quality here. It better come out half decent. Alright, where is this guy? Here's the Mirage, coming my direction. And there I am, a little speck. Just above his cockpit there. See the speck in the sky. I may have fired a missile. Yep, that's a missile away, and that's why he is going defensive. Let's see what happens here from his vantage point. Pretty much the same defensive move that the other guy made. I don't know about this turning into the missile. Now he's turning away. Oh, he avoided it. I don't even know if he fired off chaff or anything. Now I'm tracking him here. And get a missile off right in front of him. Let's see what he does here. He's firing flares like crazy. That probably takes a missile away. Yep, no problem. Blowing guns. Let's see what happens. Don't know if I got a piece from there. He's diving. That was a bit of a weird pass. May have overshot there. Now, again, I lost energy, so bad maneuvers. He fired at me here and just missed. That missile just missed me. Now, where'd he go? I think he's in behind me. Kinda, yep. And he fires again.
Left engine
That one
fire.
got me.
Right engine fire. Radar
It's
failure.
not Get away from that one.
MLWS.
I eject. Oop. I wonder if my replay's cooked now. Getting stutters and freezes. Okay. I have a good feeling that ruined the replay, but we'll find out here. I'm in a new plane. And, oh yeah, I remember this one. This guy was going in for a landing, so I just came in behind him, no problem. And pretty much roast him. He has no chance on this. Let's see if we could follow a missile in. Yeah, he's got no chance there. Damn, getting real heavy stutters. I guess my recording, I guess is OBS messing up. Well, we'll stick with it as long as it keeps working. So far, it's okay-ish. Now, who am I after? Probably a Mirage, I'm gonna guess. Yep, Mirage. Can't remember if this guy is going in for land. This might be the guy that was burning up from way before, or not. Let's see. Oh wait, is he on the runway? Ah, that's probably the guy that limped back. Let's go back to this guy. Did he land without wings? Yep. This is the guy I'm after. Okay, I think either I fired or he noticed me on his ass. He's starting to turn on me. I think I just fired a missile. Let's see. Oh, he's going for a landing too, so he's probably toast. Where the hell's the airport that he's landing at? And I have a good feeling that the replay is messed up. And this is what happens when the replay messes up. This guy will probably land out in the field because... So that sucks. Unless there's an airport in front of him, but I don't see one. Let's fast forward and we'll see if he lands on the ground. No, he didn't land. Okay, you know what? Let's stick with this. Maybe, like I say, it's probably messed up at this point. Okay, this guy's at 22,000 feet, so I'm getting height. I think, if I recall, maybe this isn't the engagement. Where's my missile going? Yeah, so once again, I think because the replay's messed up... Oh, maybe not. It's setting down towards him. He must have dropped. Yeah, he dropped to 11,000. Let's see. That's a MiG-31, trying to avoid my missile. I believe I spawned two guys. It's either this engagement or one coming up. Now that black smoke, I thought maybe that smoke was an indication that he was hit. Now it looks like he's avoided my missile, perhaps. Let's see. I did fire a second one, so... If this hits him, okay, that's good. I think that... I do recall this as the guy popped out. I was looking for chutes. And I do see two chutes right there. Right there are the two chutes. So I remember doing that. So that, and then I watched this MiG splash down. Okay, I think the replay's back on track. Oh, there he splashes in. I do recall another engagement over the water where... Okay, this might be it. there's two MiGs or two enemy planes coming at me. Let's see if I can go to them. There's a Mirage, and yes, a Mirage down low. And they were hard to pick out on radar. I was trying to separate the two of them and figure out what I was going to do here. And I go into track while scan, and they're basically overlapping each other. I believe I was trying to see what altitudes they were at, because I can't remember when I figured out one was pretty low, one was up higher. You'll see one here, and where's the other one? Let's go. Alright, here's one here and one, well, 3 nautical miles altitude wise. So yeah, one's at 28,000 and one's at 20,000. So I can't remember if I split the difference or if I'm heading up to above the higher one. So I'm at 27,000, and I've got the guy at 27,000 locked up, and if I recall, I let the lower guy slide by on my left a little bit. I don't even see myself yet in this view. Okay, there I am. Just up there, the little dot, from this lower guy's perspective. And he was, I remember that, he was well ahead of this guy, so should start to see him. There he is there. And because they're dumb, again, I'm not sure they're engaging properly. They should be, you know, this guy should be maneuvering on me already, but he's kind of flying dumb and past me. Once again, maybe they don't have the radar on me. I don't know. I forget why I made that weird maneuver. So there's the first Mirage splashed. Don't remember if I see a chute on this one, or maybe it's not fully splashed. But I figure it's damaged enough to semi-ignore, I think. And I can go after the... Oh, it's toast. I don't even think there was time for a chute. I wonder if... Yeah, I think I noticed that by seeing it there, and now I'm on the second one. And he's clueless. He hasn't turned away from me or anything yet. Fast forwarding here. I think I lost him momentarily on radar here. Dropping my fuel tank. Wonder why I lost him. Maybe just because I guess he's noticed me by now. Finally. Or has he? No, he's just turning. Turning for unknown reasons, but looks like I've picked him back up on radar here. It's at 14,000 feet. So we know he's heading left to right. So we're just heading in a sort of a collision course. These are much shorter range missiles, so I gotta get in quite close to make these guys useful. Actually, I think I just decided to fire from this range, even though it's unlikely to hit the guy. This was just a little bit of a test. Yeah, I think that missile's going nowhere. Because I'm just coming into range now, probably at about 4.5 or 4 nautical miles. And I decide to not waste the missile because this guy's clueless. So it looks like I'm going guns. Now I think he's finally figured out to do something. It's actually turned right back on me, which I may or may not have noticed right away. I notice now, so I'm trying to see which way he's going to turn. And now we're in the turning fight, but I've got some good energy going, so it's not an issue as of yet. Except I may black out here. I can't remember. Yeah. So now I'm blacked out, which is not a good thing. We'll see when I recover here. Still blacked out. Just recover there. Probably just in the nick of time. And we decide to fire straight up. Maybe at a... This guy fired a missile at me too. That looks dangerous.
Left engine fire. Right engine fire.
So maybe that was not a good
Radar
move.
failure.
Seemed like a good move for a second.
MLWS failure. ECM failure. ACS failure.
Okay, that's all she wrote for that one.
Hydraulics failure.
Fast forward this. Kaplooey. Alright, I think I respawn and get right on this guy, I assume. Fire 2 at him right away so that he has almost no chance of getting away. Nah, he doesn't even avoid the first one, so and there goes his shoot. We just might barely survive that landing. Okay, let's fast forward. Okay, a 30. It's probably an SU-30. What's he at? 22,000 feet. Oh, we got a Mirage. I think we... Yeah, a Mirage and an SU-30. Decide to spawn 2 guys. So this could be... yeah, the 30 is closer in. It's just coming over the mountains now. Once again, looks like he's clueless to me. Setting up, just about could launch here. I could launch right here, but I guess I launched. I was just gonna say I probably waited a little longer. It's still a pretty long range shot. SU-30, I think is he totally clueless? No, he's turning. Sounds like chaff. Hard to see the chaff over. You just barely see the chaff. Where the hell's my missile, by the way? Oh, here it is. Yeah, and he just keeps blasting chaff. Missile's almost on him. I wait to see what the first missile does. Looks like it missed. And it did. So now I chase him down here. I think that roll was an accident. And that missile missed him as well. But he is flying past us, and we try to get on his tail. That guy has some nice juice to get up and over me. Probably trying to gain some energy here. That's my speed. Yeah, it's not great. And we have the Mirage coming into play now as well, so that's not a good thing. Here's a Mirage now. I may turn on and get a missile off on him. They do. Su-30 is making his way around on my ass, though, which is not a good thing. And this guy avoided my missile. And my second missile. So we're in probably big trouble here. Su-30. Where is he? He was trying to get on my ass, but wasn't able to. I wanted. So now I'm back on the Su-30 and I get another missile off on him. And the Mirage gets a missile off on me. So I dump flares, go for height, just narrowly avoiding that missile. And I get another shot off on the Su-30 up there, and that's a hit and probably a kill. And now the Mirage and I are in a bit of a fight here. As the Su-30 burns. Although this Mirage is somewhat clueless, not really making real decent moves here. So I do need to check they have the right. Oh, although he is going vertical, so I guess he's doing something. Actually, he turned back in on me. That is a little dangerous. Ooh, that was a heavy pass there.
Over G, over G, over G.
Let's see, where is he? Okay, we still got some good speed, so not an issue here yet. Nice turning in on this guy. And we're in behind him. Kind of. Yep, we got in behind him. So let's get his external view here. Oh, he was hit on that. Once again, these guys, I guess, can fly without wings. So he's hit pretty good by my gun. And he ejects. Goodbye. Alright, so he's toast there. There he is back there. I think I remember trying to watch this come in as well. Let's see if I tip my wings over to the left a bit. Either way, he's down. Alright, fast forward. Well, that might be the end of it. I think I'm going for a landing here. Yeah, it looks like I am. Oh, we'll watch this. I don't quite know how to operate this view. It has a weird way of operating with the mouse on this view. It sounds like my landing gear pulling down. See my feet moving there.
Request landing.
Hey, oh yeah, I do want to show this landing. I just remembered what happened. They're pretty funny landing here. Landing gear are down. Air brake out. around my brake, trying to get the right speed that I want to come in at. Flaps are down. It's not a bad, it's actually a pretty decent touchdown here. A little wobble. Front tires, there was some wobbling there, which I think was the issue. And I think my tires are shredded at this point, which is not a good thing at all. So our tires are shredded, we got some sparks flying around. And we're trying to get this sucker stopped before the end of the runway, and this is one way to do it. You know, nothing wrong with that. Perfectly fine. Grind up the tip a bit of the wing, but other than that, it was a good landing.